Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys. Welcome back to another episode of NasiaKai TV. Let's get into it. For those who are new to my channel, hit that like, hit the subscribe, and stay a while. Watch some other videos and get acquainted with your girl. For those who are returning, hey guys, welcome back. So good to let you guys click on this video again, because I was about to say see y'all, but y'all can't see me. I mean, y'all can't see me, but I can't see y'all. I already had a glass of wine, so ignore me. Anyways, we're going to be drinking on that Stella Rosa Black. I usually get Stella Peach, but Stella Rosa it is. As you guys see by the title, Chad, I don't even know where to begin. I have so many stories. It's crazy. It's so crazy. Y'all won't believe half of the stuff I've been through. Y'all really wouldn't believe half of it. Y'all really be like, this is a funny story time. Let's get into it. So, I can't remember. I think it was sophomore year. I want to say it was sophomore year. The beginning of sophomore year, y'all. I was living on campus. I was in a dorm. And we're going to have to get some nicknames. Because it's only right. I was living in a dorm. And I was with my best friend at the time. So we was roommates or whatever. But I met this dude. How did I meet him? I can't remember how I met him. Dang, that's crazy. I don't remember how I met him. We both went to the same school, though. I just don't remember how I met him. That's crazy. I could completely block this memory out of my head. I really got triggered to it a couple days ago, and I was like, yo, I really did go through that. Like, I really did go through that. But yeah, I met this dude, and we were cool. We was kicking it, nothing serious. I had got out of a 3-year relationship, like, 4 or 5 months before I met him, so I really wasn't even here, y'all, and I ain't even jump off the porch yet. Like, I haven't even jumped off the porch, nothing like that. So we was cooling. He was chill. He'll come over or whatever. And we was never really alone, because I ain't play that, because I ain't, So we always did some type of, we went to like the fountain on campus, or he came over and chill or whatever, y'all. So as time goes on, I start knowing him a little closer. I think we started knowing each other for like, I want to say a month and some change. It wasn't long. Y'all, it was so many red flags about dude. And I wasn't even taking him that serious, because at the time, I'm out of a relationship. I'm single and I'm grown at the time. So I'm like, I ain't never did this, because I was in a relationship all of like, majority of high school up until my freshman year of college. So, baby, it was time for me to jump off the porch. So I was... Let's just say my hotline was a little blingy. And so I wasn't that stuck on him or nothing like that. I really was just chilling. I can't even tell you the first red flag. Where do I begin? So first, dude lied to me. Okay, we ain't about to get into that. We gotta start from the beginning. I met him, he had a car. I didn't have a car at the time, baby. I was on walk. I was Flintstoning it, yabba dabba doing. I didn't have a car, he had a car. But his car, let's just say, he was only like 2 oil changes away from yabba dabba doing it too with me. Like, check engine light was on. Car was about to be on bricks. You get me? So he'd get his car. He'd kick that mud to start, y'all. I remember one time we was broke down in front of Dollar General, because we went to go get my friend's gift for her birthday, because he had drove me. Appreciative, because baby, them lift rides expensive. And they was adding up at the time. So he had drove me, and we got back in the car, and he was kicking it. Y'all, so he was kicking his car like he was just like, to get it. Like, he pressing on the gas like that. He just, like, he know his car. Because he did like this little combination, and it worked like magic. Because when he first turned it, it didn't work. But then he was like, I got this, or whatever. He said, and me, I don't like to make nobody feel embarrassed or anything like that. So as I noticed his car wasn't cranking up or nothing like that, I get on my phone. I play it off every single. Baby, I get it. You human, and I don't know what chapter of your life I walked in on. So who am I to judge you? You get me? So he was going through his little kick thing. I'm on my phone, and I'm like, did this dude just enter a passcode with his foot? Like he said, and he had switch to the brake, like two taps to the gas, one tap to the brake, two taps to the gas, rub the wheel. Like he had his car down pat, and I couldn't tell him nothing. That's between y'all, okay? But the car ended up starting, and he dropped me back off or whatever. So he was real sweet for that. Red flag. First one. Y'all, he had got this text message when he was with me, and he started acting real weird. Like, he was just acting like, you know how, I don't know, he just was acting real weird and shady. And I'm somebody, I peep. Like, I act like I will act dumb, like I don't know what's going on. But I done already peeped before you even said something. But he started acting weird. And then it got to the point where he'd come over again and his phone wouldn't be around. He'll immediately go and set like his phone on my table or something like that. Or he'll leave his phone in the car. My face too. So, and the only reason why I knew he left his phone in the car, because I'll be like, can you call my phone for me? Because one thing about me, if you know me, baby, I'll lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. So I had lost my phone or whatever, and I was trying to look for my phone. And he was like, I was like, can you call my phone? He was like, oh, I can't, my phone in the car charging. Not me in this dorm with all these outlets. But I proceed. And then he had like a 2002, so I know it's not charging in their car sitting like that. Proceed. So turns out, y'all, one day we were sitting in a car, and mind you, all of this happened in the course of like a month. So we were sitting in a car, and he had got a FaceTime, and I peeped the FaceTime name. It wasn't even a name. It was just two baby faces, like two baby girl, like emoji faces. It was just that. It didn't even have a name. So I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't even say nothing, but in my head, I was like, oh, okay. And he was like, he had muted it and put it back down. He's like, oh, I'll call him back. Don't worry about it. I was like, oh, no, you good. You can take care of it. Like, you good. He was like, nah. And y'all, mind you, dude was older than me. He was like 2 years older than me. He was 2 years older than me. And he had lived off campus in like an off-campus apartment, student apartments like I was last year. And he was living there, and he had a roommate or whatever. But we'll get to that shortly. But y'all, so he talking about, now I'm gonna get to it, and he gonna ask me some questions. He started asking just me some random questions, like, I don't know. It was just some random questions, but the question I know that did come up, we just gonna call him, he don't even need a name. He the main character. So he started asking me questions, but the question that caught on to me was, he was like, would you date somebody with kids? And I was like, personally, no, because I'm not in a space to share. Like, I'm selfish right now. I don't want to share you with kids. I know that's kind of jacked up, but honestly, y'all, I was like, I'm 19. Do you think I want to play stepmama? And I know necessarily if you're the girlfriend doesn't mean you're playing stepmama, but you have bigger obligations than yourself. Those your kids. Like, I was like, no, that's just not my purpose at this time. He was like, oh, okay, that's cool. I was like, would you? And he was like, he had gave some answers like, I understand. Like, some answers. He basically said, yeah, because people had lives before they met each other, and it's only right we give them a chance. And he was just advocate. Like, he was just standing up for him. Like, he just had the hashtag in his bio. Like, he was just, you know, pro all the way around. So I was like, okay, well, I respect your view. We don't share it, but I respect yours. And I was like, wait, I never asked you. And I never asked her because I never thought about it. I said, do you have any kids? Y'all, let me tell you how trifling this man is. First of all, why do I have to ask if you have kids? Looking back, why did I have to ask him if he had kids? Why didn't you have your kids all over your Instagram page? Why aren't your kids in your bio, hood style? why didn't you introduce your kids before you introduce yourself? You should have said, hey, my name is such and such, and I'm a father of such and such. And I've known you for over a month, and you have not said anything about a child. But this ain't even a kicker, y'all. So I asked him if he had kids. You know what this man told me? He said, I really just don't feel like it's the time to discuss it. Baby, what do you mean if it's a time to if you got kids, why are you ashamed of your kids? Why are you not speaking on your kids? Now you already gave me deadbeat father vibes. Because why are you not speaking on your kids, and why is it not the liberty to speak about kids? Is it because of my answer to your question when you asked me that question? I said, was that what caused the friction and your inability to speak about your kids at the time? But let's proceed, y'all. So I was like, I mean, it's really just a yes or no question. Because I'm real blunt. Like, if you know my tone, I'm real blunt. I'm just going to say what I say. No disrespect intended, but I'm just going to say what's on my head. So I was like, it's just a yes or no question. And he was like, you gonna stop effing with me? You gonna stop effing with me if I got kids? I said, well, we're just cooling right now, so I'm just getting to know you, so I can't really speak on anything. Girl, yes, I was gonna stop effing with him if he had kids. You think? Girl, no, I do not want no borrowed used baby daddy. I'm sorry. Now let it online. Maybe. I just wasn't, and I especially didn't want to date no man who wouldn't even speak about his kids. Ew, no. So I was like, I told him that, and he was like, well, I'm gonna be honest with you, I got a secret to tell you. Secret? The cat out the bag? Your kid's a secret? But the man told me, he was like, he said, I got kids, y'all, with an S. The man said, I got kids. He said, I do have 2 kids. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, I'd automatically friends under my head unintentionally. So I was like, oh, okay, that's cool, girl or boy? And it was like, girls, they're twins. And I was like, oh, that is so cute. And then he ended up showing me the picture of his daughters, and they were so cute. Oh my goodness, they were so freaking cute. They were so cute, y'all. They were so cute. Like, the mom and the dad did their thing, because them kids were so cute. And he was like, yeah, they live in such and such. I think he said they live in Wilmington or something like that. They live in Wilmington. He only see them once a year. He's already giving deadbeat. Like, it's nothing around it. And then he started going off about his baby mama being crazy. Chad, that ain't even the story, y'all. Let's get to what we here for. So that's just the red flags that we didn't have to let up. Here is the night that this man really tried to make me, y'all, like, I really, for a second there, I really thought I was tripping. So he come over to my dorm. Me, my homegirls was in the room chilling. He came over to chill with us. This ain't the first time he came over to chill with us. I mean, I told y'all, every time me and this man together, it's usually somebody there. Because, y'all know, I was not, So, who is hot? Is it me or is it the wine? I'll take this jacket off. Or is it this ring light, baby? How do y'all sit in front of this ring light and tell these stories like this? It is hot. It's hot. Me and my homegirls was in my dorm room and we was chilling, and he came in and hang out with us, whatever. He ends up sitting in one of my desk chairs, and then he moves to sit closer to my bed or whatever. So I was like, okay, that's fine. I forgot where I was at. I think I was sitting on top of my bed or whatever. Because, you know, dorm styles, you ain't really got that much seating. You really just got the bare minimum. But our dorms was kind of big for where we was staying at the time. So there was a big size room. And my roommate had her bed loft. So she had seating underneath the bed. And then we had our desk chairs or whatever. So he moves from the chair to over by my bed. Now he links up. He chilling. He propped up proper. And we used to keep like air mattresses there because we used to have people that stayed over, and sometimes we used to sleep on the air mattresses and stuff like that. So we used to have a little air mattress for when we had like sleepovers, whatever you want to call it. We used to have that. So I think he was laying over there on one of those. I can't remember. But y'all, so the man moved from the chair to the other chair. I was sitting on my bed. Yeah, I was sitting on my bed doing something at the time, and I ain't really peep. But then I looked down. I had gotten down off my bed, and I looked down by my desk, and y'all, it was a pair of drawers sitting right there. Y'all, and I'm saying drawers, and I'm saying that as it is. I'm not saying panties. I'm saying it was a pair of drawers. Like, it was some drawers right there. And them drawers had to belong to someone. Y'all, them drawers had to belong to, like, a child. Like, maybe not a child, but just a childish, I don't even know, y'all. The drawers was, like, cheetah print. It was cheetah print cotton. And they were come on now, it was the ones you get in the pack. Like how when we was younger, we used to see Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday on them drawers. And we used to wear them for the day. It was some childish drawers, but they were like bigger. So I knew it wasn't for his kids because they were like 1 and 2. So it wasn't for his kids. So I seen the drawers and I was like, you dropped these. See, I was like, I was just looking at him. I was like, you dropped these right here, because his jacket was hanging over the chair. That's how I knew it was his. I was like, you dropped these. And he was like, what you talking about? I said, these came out your pocket. You dropped these. And he looked at me. He was like, oh, those ain't mine. He said, those must be, he said, those must have been already there before I got here, or those must be one of theirs. Pointing to my homegirls. Mind you, one of my homegirls was a stud. Basically, she ain't wear no pants. She wore boxers, briefs. The other girl was, she was thick. She was a nice sized chick. So them drawers was too small unless she just had a thigh in them. So it wasn't hers. And then he looked at her and talking about those must be hers or whatever. He's dead serious, y'all. He's so serious. He is like adamant on, like, he is Sherlock Holmes trying to get to the bottom of who draws these is, because they not his, is what he was trying to lead. So I'm looking, I'm like, if 2 plus 2 is 4 and 4 plus 4 is 8, who do you think I am? So I'm looking like, I'm just letting him speak. I'm just looking like, y'all, my face the whole time was like, okay. And then she looked at him like, my homegirl at the time, she was like, I don't mess with her no more. Just put that out there. But she was like, how they get off my body? They just fell off? Like, they just fell off my body? And he looked at yo, when she said, how did they get off? Did they just fall off my body? So my drawers just falling off the bone? So I'm just walking around and my drawers just falling off? Yo, she was going in. And I'm over here laughing hard. He's like, oh, no. Oh, he just started stuttering because she done went off. Like, she went off. And I'm just like, one thing about me, baby, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. I don't care if the moment is serious. I don't care. But the more story times I tell y'all going to hear a lot of times where it's something like traumatic where I should actually react or do something. But, baby, I'm going to laugh. I'm going to laugh. Because I just see the humor in the situation, honestly. It's just funny to me. But he's sitting here, just looking at her, looking dumbfounded. My other roommate, she was just sitting over there like she was peeping the scene, laughing too, because we knew she was out the equation. But he was like, oh, maybe they, he gonna talk about some, maybe they fell out my pocket when, my roommate, he said maybe they fell out my pocket when my roommate washes clothes, because sometimes her clothes be mixing in with my clothes. And they might have went into my pocket when I was drying my clothes, and she must have left them in the dryer at the time, because she's done that before. And I said, another red flag, your roommate a female? Like, I am not asking the right questions. And y'all, from this dude forward, my game has been, I asked all the right questions. Like, baby, let me get to know you. Like, I really, like, he really taught me to, like, but I wasn't really that into him, so it really didn't matter. But to get into it, he was like, my roommate stuff it fell in my pocket, basically. And I was like, oh, it just slipped into your pocket. Get out. Like, that's really how it went. I said, oh, okay, get out. Get out. And, like, just get out. Like, I'm laughing him to the door. Like, you was goofy. Like, let's go. Like, it was never no harsh or, like, it was never any of that. It was never no hostility or me going off or nothing like that. I just thought he thought I was stupid, and I just had to play the part with him because I just felt like at that time, you tried it. You tried it. And y'all, mind you, I ain't never did anything with this dude. I ain't never even kissed the dude. I ain't never did none of that. Like, we really just chilled, like, or whatever. He tried. No. So, what happened? Dang, I be forgetting where I'm at. Oh, so I kicked him out or whatever. Y'all, let me tell you what happened. This is the part that really threw me through the loop, and I will never forget this. So if you guys are familiar with Twitter, which I'm really not that familiar with Twitter, I usually just go on Twitter to go to HBCU Confessions. If you guys are not familiar with that, this is just where different HBCUs go online and they just confess different things. Most of these things usually be sexually or some stuff they wouldn't be able to confess any other way, and they confess to the site anonymously, so you don't know who said it. So you send the site a chat and then they'll repost it, so you never know who sent it. And it be some wild stuff on there. Mind you, I go to a PWI, so these HBCU confessions be a little deep. And he went to a PWI too, because we went to the same school. But this time, he knew I always got on HBCU confessions. I always looked at it. He used to watch me get on it sometimes, and I had talked to him about it before. So I got on HBCU confessions, y'all. I wish I could find this confession. If this confession wasn't from 2018, I promise y'all go look for it. This man said, he basically said, my girl won't believe me. My roommate washed her clothes and her panties had got into my jacket and they had fell out when I was around her, and she won't believe me, but I'm trying to get her back or something else like that. And it was just talking, like, he just confessed what I just explained to you onto the confession, and everybody in the comments was like, so they just fell in your pocket. Everybody in the comment was dogging him, y'all. It was dogging him so bad, I was just rolling. I sent the link to him, let him know I seen. I was like, I forgot what I said. I sent the link to him. I was like, noted or something like that. I don't even think I said anything. I think I just sent the link to him, and that was just it. Like, that was really just it. But y'all, let me tell you, going fast forward a little bit more. So he wrote the whole confession. They in the dogging. If y'all know Black Twitter, y'all know Black Twitter don't play. Black Twitter is ruthless. So they was in that little chat dogging him, like just going in and out. And I know he went back into that confession and reviewed what happened. But long story short, y'all, I ain't never talked to that man again. Like, it was just too many red flags, and I can't even remember them all. It was some other things too he had lied about or whatever. And I just can't deal with someone who lies for no reason. You get me? Or someone who's just not honest. So I see if it was something where you just gotta shake the truth, where you just gotta just a little bit. But this man was just lying to lie to lie. He was just lying for no reason. And then him saying them drawers just fell into his pocket in a dryer and they just fell off the bone in his pocket. Why are you carrying drawers around? Especially drawers that are, those drawers look like they belong to a child. Are you a predator? Are you a predator? That's really was my question. Like, it wasn't even about him, you know, talking to other females. You single. Do as you please. Move how you move. You is single. I ain't got nothing to do with that. You is single. You a single man. You handsome. Do how you do. It ain't no secret. It was never a secret. One thing about me, I ain't never gonna lie. I let them know you a prospect. You're a runner up. You fighting for the position. That's just it. But he was just like, why are you lying? Why lie? And then I remember, dang, I forgot. I can't even remember, y'all, to even tell y'all, but I know I ain't never talked to him again. He still follow me. I'm not even sure because I don't even remember his. I kind of erased him out my brain. I'm not even sure if he, I don't even know, y'all. Couldn't even tell you. All I know is he lied so much. He lied so much. He lied so much. Like, girl, no. Anyways, that's just to wrap up the story time, y'all. This wine hit. Moral of the story, y'all, ask some people them questions. If you interested in dating and you single and you getting back out there or however it is, ask questions. Bump your favorite color. I don't care what your favorite color or your favorite chips or your favorite drink is. I could care less. Your favorite TV show or your movie, that doesn't mean anything to me. Anybody who know me know, I'm gonna ask, what do you do when you sad? How do you heal? If you can warn me about any toxic trait that you have or have had, what would it be? What do you do for growth? How does your budget? Do you budget? Do you believe in God? Is your mom and dad still together? Was you raised by a married woman? Because most of you men be out here talking about how y'all want wives, but y'all wasn't even, y'all mamas wasn't even wives. So y'all ain't never been raised by a wife. Have you seen functional love? What is love to you? Okay. Yeah. What's education? What's the importance of it to you? See, I'm asking all these questions because I need to know. I don't care about the rest. Like, that's irrelevant to me. I don't care about it. I'm going to learn that stuff as we grow together. But before we can get there, I got to see how your foundation look. How was your past relationships? Do you allow yourself to heal? Because I'll be darned if I'm somebody else's rebound. No, I just want to know. Can you cook? Okay. Okay. And what's your love language? Tell me. Like, I'm really asking all these questions. Like, I really ask all these questions. And I take the time and I'll actually listen to your answer and I process it and everything like that. And I'm somebody who's always going to ask you a deep question. We could be chilling and I could just out of nowhere. Do you think life is real? Like, that's really just me. Out of nowhere. So I want to know, can you keep a conversation? Because I'm somebody who wants to hold a conversation with you. Because why not? Why not? Like, anyways, what's your boundaries? Do you respect boundaries? Have you ever cheated? And what's your definition of cheating? Because cheating ain't just going over here and screwing another female or whatever you do. It's deeper. So it just be like all this other stuff, y'all. I really just be getting into it. But that's the moral story. Ask better questions. Ask if they got kids. And if you somebody who dates people with kids, do you? That's your forte. Ain't nobody can take that away from you. But be honest and don't be out here dating no man who don't take care of their kids. I can't stand a female who lay up with a man who do not take care of their kids. I lose all respect for a female who lays up with a man and do not take care of your kids. How do you go to sleep with a man who don't even know how his kids are? This man don't even know his kid's favorite color. Can't tell you how his kid's day went. Can't tell you a lick of nothing about his child. But you laying up with him, probably having unprotected sex. Now you pregnant, and this man gonna leave you too. You think he about to take care of your kid? He don't even take care of his own. And I can't stand a man who's a better stepdaddy than he is a daddy. How you take care of kids that's not kin to you? Huh? How you do that? How you do that? And I can't stand a deadbeat parent. Like, he just gave me deadbeat parent vibes. And one thing I cannot stand is a deadbeat parent. How do you go through your life as a parent to a child that you help bring into this world? How do you go through your life not knowing what's going on in your child's world? How do you go through your life without contacting your child? Huh? How do you go through your life without knowing what your child is in need of? What your child wants? How do you allow your child to only depend on one parent? Oh, y'all ain't ready for that conversation, because we can get into that in another episode, y'all. We can really get into it. Like, I remember when I was younger, I had to get over daddy issues. I had to get over it. I had to get over it, because I was like, I cannot carry ill will in my heart for a man who do not call me. Oh, I cannot carry ill will in my heart for a man who don't know my favorite color. I can't carry ill will in my heart for a man who don't know anything about nothing. I can't do it. So that's just the point where I just let go. Because I was like, why am I mad about a man who ain't mad about me? You get me? So I had to let that go, y'all. Them daddy issues did not last long. Because I was like, check it. And just like I don't let it. So it's just that, y'all. But we'll get into that in another episode. I just got to end up this video right here, because this video is already long enough. And I just had to get into it. My girl, Stella, where'd she go? Oh, I need to put the top on. This not liquor. Is it liquor in here? It gotta be some liquor in here. Ain't no way. Like, I'm moving, but I'm moving. Am I moving slow-mo? No, my chair just spinning. Yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning. It's time for me to log off of here and go take this makeup off and get my black butt in the shower. So I'm about to do just that. And if you guys want to check out some other videos or whatever, get into it. And if you want to see some more story times, leave me some comments down below, y'all. Because some of my stories go, y'all, it's so many story times I can tell you. It's a... Child, y'all don't even want to get into it. Anyways, I'm going to see you guys in the next video. See you later. And like my girl Tabitha says, if you can't have a great day, baby, don't you go ruining no one else's, because that's not cute. Let me stop. All right, y'all.